Hey guys, how y'all doing today? It's Sean here with the Sean Valley Football Channel, and today I have for you the Premier League preview for Week 9. We have about almost a quarter of the season would be done after this game, and we're going to see where all the teams finish. Like usual, I'm going to try to keep each round up to under a minute, and we will discuss each team individually. So glad to have soccer back. No more stupid international breaks for a while. Hopefully, we can fix that with FIFA. Something can be done, but we're going to have some Friday games. So we start tomorrow with the Premier League with Arsenal, and let's start right there. Villa visit Arsenal at the Emirates tomorrow. Villa have had a better start to the season than Arsenal, obviously. Actually, they haven't. I lied. They are actually 1 point behind Arsenal. I thought they did better, honestly. Their expected goals is better, at least. But this game is, honestly, in my opinion, I think Villa have the edge here, to be completely honest. I haven't been very impressed with Arsenal in any of the games they've played. Like I said, even last week against Palace, if not for a 94th minute lapse of judgment, pretty much, Palace had that game, and arguably deservedly so. I expect Villa to win this game, honestly. I'm going to go with 2-1 Villa. We'll see if we get disappointed in the last minute again. But 2-1 Villa, pretty confident about that score. Moving on. Chelsea, Norwich. I don't know how much analysis is required, but Norwich was able to get 2 draws, but good result against Brighton for them, I guess. But is there really any hope for Norwich? I don't think so. Chelsea look pretty solid right now. They had a really good weekend in the Champions League, and I think they will just sweep Norwich aside pretty easily, honestly. The game's at the Bridge. Hard enough to get a result against Chelsea at the Bridge anyway, let alone if you're Norwich City this year. 3-4-0 Chelsea. I expect a comfortable game from them. Eventually, Norwich is going to beat somebody. Could it be this weekend? I'm not sure. Lukaku won't play. Will they need him to beat Norwich? I doubt it. 3-4-0 Chelsea. Pretty confident. Moving on, Palace, Newcastle. Newcastle, obviously, Bruce is gone. Second manager to be let go. With the exit of Steve Bruce, now we have to actually see who will be in the dugout. Obviously, it's the assistant coach. I don't know if it's enough yet. We'll see who the new manager is. I'm curious why they didn't do this during the international break. Why wait for the Spurs game to see if you wanted to give Bruce more of a chance? But it might have just taken that long for them to find a replacement. You guys know how I feel about Palace. I think Vieira is doing a fantastic job and has done so far this season, in all honesty. The results, obviously, they've had the most draws in the Premier League. But I've been impressed with Palace. A lot of new players. I think it's going to go well for them. 2-0. Moving on, Leeds, Wolves. Can Bruno Lage keep it up, honestly? That's the question. Wolves with one of the best records, honestly. 4 wins and 1 draw, 1 loss in the last 5 games. Only Chelsea matched that form as far as total points in the last 5 games. And honestly, deservedly so. Leeds have not been impressive at all this season. I expect that to continue this weekend as well. 2-0 Wolves seems like the go-to shout, in my opinion. Just been very impressed with Bruno Lage and being able to substitute the defensive rigidity that Nuno had with Wolves into this new, more offensive, ball-dominant, aggressive style. Been a big fan, and I hope it continues. Everton Watford. Can Ranieri get his first results as the Hornets manager? It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a very interesting game. I'm I have to say I've been disappointed with. Actually, Everton have been pretty well so far. Never mind. I can't say disappointed. It'll be interesting to see if Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin are back yet. And if they are, there's a chance that Richarlison may be. That would be a pretty big boost. Do they have enough outside of that to beat this Watford team? They do. Has Ranieri had enough with that team to really get enough out of it? I don't know if these are the games that like a tie at Goodison would be a great result for them. I think they might get it, honestly. I think they might get it. This game has 0-0 written all over it for me. Moving on to Southampton Burnley. Oof. Not the most exciting game of the week, but I think Southampton have this game. This is one of those relegation dogfight battles that I expect Southampton to come out victorious out of. The fact that the bottom 3 teams after 8 games only have 3 or less points is concerning. And I'm going to honestly give Southampton a chance here. I think after that first win last week against Leeds, we've been seeing good things. I don't understand all the negativity around Ralph Hasenhüttl and Southampton. I think he's doing fantastic with what he has at the moment, honestly. And may it continue, and I believe it will continue this weekend. I think it's going to be a hard game for Burnley to go away to Southampton, and I expect Southampton to get the win. 1-0 to Southampton is kind of where my heart's at with this one. Could it end with Burnley? Absolutely, but we're going with Southampton. Brighton City. City visit Brighton. It's going to be a very, very good game. Very, very good game. I don't expect it to be like a smash and grab for either team. I expect both teams to be in it. I expect both teams to play with their style. Brighton with their aggressive play and wingbacks. City with being pretty much one of the best teams in the world at the moment. It's going to be a great game, honestly. Brighton has been shown us this season. They are one of the better teams in the league, but last week was a bit of a disappointing, not beating Norwich. Those are the games where you want that little bit of world-class quality, and you can tell that they're missing it at the moment. But I'm going to go with shock result of the week. I'm going to go 2-1 Brighton. We'll see. West Ham Spurs, one of those exciting games again. West Ham has been just so impressive all season long. Just getting results everywhere. Somehow Spurs are above them, though. The craziness of how close all the teams are and just being able to get wins instead of draws has been truly amazing. Spurs kind of look back at some of those games and you're like, did they deserve to win all 3 of their games at the beginning of the season? Not really. But it seems like Nuno has found some vein of form for them. They were able to get a result against Newcastle, but they did lose against Vitesse today in the Conference League. Seems like they don't even care about that, and they're being showed up a little bit. But I'm going to go with West Ham at home at the London Stadium. 2-0 to West Ham. Declan Rice has been the best player in the league. One of the best players in the league so far. My favorite team, Brentford, against Leicester. Leicester visit Brentford, and it is going to be a tough game for Leicester. I don't think Brentford are not slowing down for anybody, man. Chelsea got lucky last week. They got lucky last week. We're going to take a look at the XG real quick while I'm here because I just want to share that information because last week, Brighton against Chelsea, that was the most smash and grab game I have seen in years. 1.6 to 0.2 was the XG for that game to Brentford. And Chelsea was the one who won in the end. Edouard Mendy, absolute heroics. I don't think that's going to be the case this season. Brentford will beat Leicester 2-0. No question. Bet your house on it. Putting me on the line. And now the game of the weekend. United Liverpool. Oh, God. It's at Old Trafford. I want to believe. Trust me. I want to believe 3-0 Liverpool. It's going to be a very hard game. United cannot defend to save their life. 1 clean sheet in 20 games. It's embarrassing how bad we are at trying to hold a team from scoring against us. The last one was against Wolves away, where we didn't deserve to win. David De Gea saved us again. But even going back to last season, you have to go a ways back to find a clean sheet. That is not a good sign. Liverpool on the flip side, Mohamed Salah looks like the best player in the world at the moment. I don't know if we have the defensive solidity at the moment to stand up against him. I think our only hope this game is to say, all right, we'll match you in attack. Trying to play any other way is not going to really work. I don't think we can defend very well and hope to get a goal on the other side. I think we have to take the game to Liverpool and just say, all right, you score, we'll score too, is the hope that we have to go with. And that could be interesting if the game just gets stretched and we just said, all right, just skip the midfield and let's just try to score goals. Could end up being 4-3, something stupid. But if I'm someone putting money on this game, 3-0 Liverpool. And that's pretty much where we're going to end it. That was my Premier League preview. Tomorrow I will be back with a Champions League roundup type situation, a Champions League analysis of the first 3 games, looking at where the favorites for each group are and how my predictions are lying. And we'll find out. More than anything else, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with you guys tomorrow for more videos. Thank you so much. Bye.